Now, let's talk about a new law that was passed and goes into effect this year. It's called Ending Scam Credit Repair Act. Let me repeat it. Ending Scam Credit Repair Act. It was passed last year. It is now law. What does that mean? That means if you hire a credit repair company, they cannot charge you up front. They also must provide proof of those customers that they've helped. So if you go to, say, Lexington Law Firm, which is a large credit repair company, you want to know before you sign up how many people have been in my position, either with a bankruptcy or a charge off, and let me see the results of your work. So that is new. You can ask to see, and they must provide you proof of where they have removed a bankruptcy, a charge off, a tax lien, or student loan, anything pertaining to your file. Second, they cannot request to be paid up front. Now, there are several ways around this. Most of them will say an intake fee, and where you submit a copy of your credit report, they'll review it, develop a strategy, and when they develop that strategy, you have to pay them for developing a strategy or for their consultation, because that's not actual credit repair. So don't be confused. They're not going to start working for free. What they'll do is change the name to a consultation, to a review, or to an analysis, as opposed to saying credit repair. Third, they must provide you a copy of all of the dispute letters they used in your name. So if you are anywhere in the process and something is not being removed, or there's an account that's still reflecting as a charge off, bankruptcy, or whatever, you can request, hey, let me see what type of dispute letters you've been sending out on my behalf to address this account. That is a change, and it is very valuable because now you can look under the hood and see exactly what kind of letters are they using. You can evaluate the technique, meaning, is it just a simple letter stating this account is not mine? Are they using 15 USC 1681? Or are they using a method that you may not approve of and it has your name on it? This way, they have to provide you a copy of any letter that they're using or any method they may use to dispute to have an account removed. Fourth, they must be licensed in the state in which they are offering their services. This is a big change because each state is different. If they're not licensed, they can actually be shut down. Fifth, when they submit a CFPB complaint on your behalf, it cannot be frivolous, and it must abide by the Fair Credit Reporting Act, meaning they must use the correct USC codes, and they cannot submit a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau complaint, a CFPB complaint, before they submit a dispute directly to the credit bureaus. This is to prevent frivolous submissions of CFPB complaints. And lastly, who governs credit repair companies? A credit repair company is governed by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's who governs them federally. Each state will also govern any credit repair company that is licensed within their state. So if you find Max Credit in Georgia, and you have a problem with Max Credit, you would file a CFPB complaint and an Attorney General complaint stating that Max Credit took your funds or didn't provide results, and you want to hold them accountable. They can lose their license. They can be required to reimburse you for your fees that you've already paid, and or they can be forced to shut down. And that typically happens if they have numerous complaints or serious complaints. Now, let me make this very clear. When they state they can't charge any upfront fees, credit repair companies are obviously a for-profit business. So they will develop a way to get fees up front. And the reason being, they have to pay for the labor, the time, and the postage, and the software, and any other tools that they use in repairing credit. Now, this law was created to stop scams. Those who are using a credit sweep, a data breach, or some other method that requires fraud for it to work. And you say, Raul, what fraud? When you're doing a data breach, credit sweep, and Lord, hopefully they're not doing human trafficking, you are required, or they are using, a FTC identity theft report, and in some cases, a police report of dubious origins. That's a politically correct way to say they may be generating fake police reports to help escalate those items being removed off of your credit. Hopefully, this helps explain what a credit repair company in 2026 and forward have to abide by. And if you decide to use a credit repair agency, remember, they're not supposed to charge upfront fees, which they will in some manner or another, but you can document that. So in case something happens, you can get your money back. Secondly, they must show you results that they've achieved for others before they take your money if you request. This is being done to prevent fly-by-night credit repair companies from jumping up, coming onto the scene, taking a large amount of clients, money, and disappearing. Because now you can say, hey, tell me and show me where you've been successful before with other clients and having items removed. Now, the third thing is the credit repair company has to be licensed. This is extremely helpful because it provides legitimacy and, of course, to get your money back if something occurs, and it allows you recourse if they don't honor their agreement. Now, it's still up to you to select what credit repair company you're going to use, but now they're giving you more tools to ensure and to protect your money, because you can look up the credit repair company. If they're not licensed, don't use them. If they're not licensed in your state, don't use them. And you can go to the CFPB website and see if complaints have been lodged against them. And if you have a problem with this particular credit repair company, you can now file a CFPB complaint against your credit repair company. Now, if you have any questions, make sure you ask. Hopefully this helps. It's just a quick video to let you know about the new law, Ending Scam Credit Repair Act. Ending Scam Credit Repair Act. Thank you. Any questions, email me at perfectscore@10dollarcreditrepair.com. If you need to purchase a copy of the book, the link is in this video. Make sure you follow, save, and share.